Hey, what's up, everybody? So today I want to show you guys what I picked up at the shop this week. So I just finished 2 weeks of new books, so I'm back to catching up. I'm done catching up and focusing on this week's books, and we got a nice, healthy stack of books this week. Also, this will kind of give you a glimpse of how my pull list is looking like. I'm still picking up some stuff off the shelves, but it's kind of been mostly DC. I've been trying to get into Marvel, and I have one Marvel book, so slowly but surely, I'll kind of pick my way, see what's really intriguing. So we'll jump right in. We'll start with the indies first. I got Wayward number 20. This continues to be a solid book. We're kind of we're kind of with Rory still and her father, and there's some secrets mixed in with you know how her father's involved and just all that, which is interesting. Um, so yeah, I mean, this continues to be a pretty good read. So Saga number 42. I think it's the last issue before the break. Last issue, everything was kind of coming to a head and kind of left off on this cliffhanger with Marco. So kind of gonna see what happens with that. And also, I mean, you've got people kind of trailing Marco and Alana, and yeah. So we'll see how that goes. We got Lumberjanes number 34. We're already on issue 34 of Lumberjanes, which is kind of crazy. This is definitely this was one of the first books that I put on my pull list. And it continues to be solid, even though Noelle Stevenson is not writing it anymore. She hasn't wrote in maybe like 12 issues, maybe a year or so, year or two or something like that. But the creative teams are still pretty awesome. Star Trek Green Lantern Stranger Worlds, issue 2 of 6. This is by Mike Johnson and Angel Hernandez, um, which were the creative team on the last on the first miniseries, if I'm not mistaken. So this is kind of focusing more on Sinestro, and I guess he has a plan against Hal and stuff like that, and other lanterns are being involved as well. I mean, from the first page, already you're seeing Atrocitus, so yeah, sounds like things are gonna get crazy. And I do like these mashup books. I know that I know there's gonna be like the Batman and the Shadow, I think. And you have like Wonder Woman stuff and all that. So these are kind of fun books, and that one's pretty solid as well. So going into Marvel, my only Marvel book I picked up was the Hulk number 2. Um, really dug issue 1. It's Jen is just kind of trying to put her life back together. She's got a new job. She stumbles upon a client who's definitely has her secrets, and all wrapped on like with her being with her just having issues within herself, and you can see by the cover she doesn't want to lose control, and I think they really did a good job on issue 1, getting all set up for what's ahead for Jen. Um, it's by Mariko Tamaki, who also does Supergirl Being Super with Joelle Jones. So I've been catching this writer on books that I'm picking up, and I've been enjoying it. So. All right, so let's get to DC, the main slate, the main books that I rebirth stuff. This is like majority. If I had to put a percentage, I mean, it has to be probably like 70% DC books, and it might be growing with Super Sons, possibly Batwoman, um, just other things like I don't know. It's I don't know how much DC I'm picking up, but it's, I mean, looking from the 2 weeks that I read, I mean, I got I had I had a lot. So we'll go ahead and jump into Young Animal, Doom Patrol #4. I think Mother Panic and Doom Patrol are the only two books out of the Young Animal imprint I'm picking up now. I actually reread issues 1 to 3 of Doom Patrol, mainly because if you guys don't follow Oddfellows Thoughts on Twitter and Longbox Reviews, they posted Longbox Reviews and Travis Oddfellows Thoughts did a podcast on Young Animal. I think it only just came out with the first part, but they were talking about all the books, and they touched on Doom Patrol, and I reread it a second time, and I liked it a lot more. And some of their insights kind of, helped me get through the book. So I'm kind of excited to dive into issue 4 and see what happens. So there's that. We got Wonder Woman #15. This is Liam Sharp on the art with Rucka. I think this might be a new story arc. It's called The Truth, by Rucka, Liam Sharp, and Laura Martin, and Jody Wynn on the letters. So we're done with year 1. Now this is the present stuff. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, this is kind of a hot and cold book for me, but I enjoyed the end of year 1. But I'm kind of hoping to see better from Liam Sharp and Greg Rucka. See what happens with this. So, and I mean, the Jenny Frison covers are, I mean, they're phenomenal. So, Detective Comics 949. I think this is Batwoman still. Batwoman Begins. Yep, still has a creative team of Marguerite Bennett and Tinian the Fourth and Oliver, Ben Oliver. And this is the finale. So I'm not too sure if I'm picking up Batwoman. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see how the week is and then go from there. But I mean, especially that book's going up to $3.99. But I am intrigued with that team and especially with Steve Epting on art. So I enjoyed the first part a lot. I really like Ben Oliver's art, and we'll see how it ends. So gets us ready for Batwoman. Action Comics 972. Men of Steel. It's been a really fun storyline. Lex is basically being tried by these aliens, or these, I guess, these hunters. Like I think one of them was called the God Slayer or something like that. Are trying Lex for crimes that he's not yet committed. And Superman's basically saving Lex, and they're in a bit of a pickle towards the end of the last issue. So everything should come to a head. This might be the final part, but it's been a fun storyline. And finally, these are 2 books that I didn't have on my pull. I actually picked it up from the shelf. So Justice League Suicide Squad #6. So I'm actually reading Justice League versus Suicide Squad. I've just been picking it up from the off the shelf. I kind of stumbled upon this event because my shop had a 25% off sale off new comics if it's not on your pull. So I decided to try the first 2 issues, and thought it was really fun. And I'm at issue 6 now, so I've been enjoying it. It's a nice story, a lot of action, a lot of characters in these books. I mean, you really get your bang for your buck for how many characters are in here, and also the interactions. And I think Joshua Williamson did a good job on this story. So we'll see how it all ends. Hopefully, maybe there's some repercussions. We'll see. But yeah, there's that. And finally, the big book of the week for me is Kamandi Challenge #1, 1 of 12. So We have Dan Abnett, Dan DiDio, Dale Eaglesham, uh, Keith Giffen, Koblesh, and Hi-Fi. So they're the start of this book. It's going to be 12 issues, and pretty much whatever, how it ever ends here, the next creative team has to take the ending from the last creative team and create their story from there, which is really interesting. I really hope this thing does well sales wise. I hope this is a good read. Really think this is a good. It's a nice experiment that DC's doing, and hopefully this becomes successful. Um, you know, bringing creators together, um, to tell a tale, which is pretty cool. So, yeah. So Kamandi, I mean, this has been kind of a long time coming in regards to this character having a book, and I'm kind of glad I'm holding it in my hands right now. That we have a Kamandi book. It's not what we kind of thought in our minds what how Kamandi would come back, but this is interesting, and hopefully it all plays out well. So, all right, so those are my comics this week. I'm gonna get to reading, and let me know in the comments down below. Are you excited about the Kamandi challenge? Is there any books that I missed out this week? I from the top of my head, I think the Jason Latour book came out. I think that's 4 issues. I think I'm just gonna trade weight that, but it did sell out the shop, so hopefully people are liking that. But yeah, so leave comments down below. Let me know what books you're looking for this week, and yeah. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.